So let's get down to this video that I'm going to put up. It's amazing to me how people can go on YouTube and talk about a person that obviously they're very jealous of. But it's also amazing to me how some people can feel so sorry for another person who flatly, blatantly lied about having cancer. Hello? Wouldn't you feel ashamed to even be a sub to a person who has been lying to you all that time about having cancer and faking it? I mean, last night when I was on this person's page, because I really, really love this person. I love the content that she brings. She's very funny. And it's amazing to me that some people in actual felt so sorry and said that, Analyzer was a sick person. She really needs to be medicated. She really needs to go to a psychiatrist. Oh, I really feel sorry for a person like that. I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. First of all, today I woke up thinking to myself, if I had not gone to the doctor and checked my breast, I would have no breast. Okay? I had a lumpectomy done in 2015. Okay? In 2015, I had a lumpectomy done. And my doctor told me if I had not catched it in time and I would have left it because I didn't want to do anything about it, I would not be here today. Let's just put it like that. But because it was contained, thank God, I was able to save myself from chemotherapy, which was their option. There were, if they found out that it had spread, chemotherapy was their other option. But thank goodness it was not that way. It didn't happen that way. But I was thinking last night of the many, many women, many, many children, many, many men out there, because men do get cancer too. The many people out there who have cancer, and they really have cancer, and they're going through a hard time. Right at this moment, they're going through a hard time. And they wish that they had some kind of normalcy in their life, that they didn't have to go through chemo, and that they didn't have to go through all this radiation, and that they don't have to go through all these things that happen when you go through chemotherapy. It was so odd that she was sick with cancer, but never looked like she had cancer. Okay? No hair loss, no nothing. She was faking it all and having everyone to donate to her channel. And she actually took all those people's money and didn't return it back. Didn't refund their donations. So here we are talking about another woman who is legitimately, okay, it doesn't matter what she's done in her past. It doesn't matter what she, and how she's doing it. She's doing it legitimately. But yet she's getting criticized for it. And yet Analyzer is getting praised, or people are having so much compassion for her. And I don't understand that. People, you can't get views off of Analyzer? Why not talk about her? Why not talk about how many people she actually fooled during this whole time? And when finally caught, she admitted that yes, she lied, and that yes, she needed the money because of her car. Whatever it was that she needed money for, I don't know. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't hold no kind of freaking space for a person who did this. Absolutely not. I wouldn't hold no kind of space for a person who has lied about having cancer and fooling not a couple of people, but a whole lot of people who tuned into her channel and were like, oh yeah, and she was talking about another woman, and yet she was bringing out her past, she was bringing out all the dirty laundry, and yet she wasn't looking at what she was doing. And what all of you are actually doing right now and getting subs and getting views for it. Okay? And here I am, like, I'm not standing up for anyone, but most definitely this bitch who did this, who lied, and actually people are dying of cancer, who are living their last freaking breath, and would rather have a debt in car or have a debt in general than to have a sentencing of pain of death. Because cancer is very painful. Chemotherapy is very, very painful. So I don't know, how is it that few people are feeling sorry and having such sympathy for a person who did something with the intent of gaining profit over it, and yet revealing that she had no cancer, and yet set up even her own son to go along with it. I believe. Not that it's factual. But I do know what's fact is that chemotherapy, cancer is a very serious disease. And many, many, many people are suffering and are battling a disease that is hard to battle and is hard to even go day to day to live, to even live a normal life, or to even breathe. It is a painful, progressive, very progressive disease. And yet I see someone that is lying about that. I have no sympathy, I have no empathy for that person. None whatsoever. So I don't know how people can feel sorry for a person who did something with the intent of profiting over, first of all, a disease that's very, very deadly. Two, on the reality of what cancer is about and the many stages of cancer and how cancer is a very progressive disease. Three, of the many, many children who are going through cancer, who, want our lives so that they can spend it with their mothers and their fathers. And yet we have a woman here who lied the whole time. She lied, and yet has the nerve to keep those donations and not return it back. So I have no sympathy. And if she's sick, yeah, she needs to get help. Not only that I believe that somebody said that she tried to slit her wrist. Let me tell you something. I would do more than that. Okay? Because of what you did, people are not able to trust people again because of what you did. A lot of people are feeling very disappointed because they actually believed in what you had said. And here you're talking about another person who's doing things legitimately. Regardless if she had a past, why you're taking out the dirty laundry now, I don't know. Why are you bringing up the dirty laundry if none of us are better than anyone? We are all the same. We are not perfect beings. We can become a better people But this person is not a better person. This person actually did commit fraud. And yet they're saying that, oh, I feel so sorry. She needs medication. Oh, I don't feel sorry for her. Did she feel sorry when she actually lied? Did she actually think about the millions, probably thousands of people who are going through cancer? All right, maybe I am a tad exaggerating about the millions of people, but do we really sympathize with this person? Did this person sympathize? Did she even have compassion for the people who are actually going through cancer, who are actually going through chemotherapy, who are actually trying to have other options besides chemotherapy? Maybe they're going through a holistic way and trying to battle it. Did she think about the families who actually have children who have cancer, who are going through their last days? Did she think about that? No, she didn't. Because why? She wanted to profit. She wanted to make money. Not only that, she wanted to profit over a disease that is a killer disease. But she also profited over somebody's name. She also tried to get subs over someone else's name. Now, I don't see her in YouTube. I hope never to see her ever again. She should be actually very ashamed of herself. And woman, give back the donations. Give back the donation. Give it back. It doesn't belong to you. You have no right to keep that money. Have no right at all to keep that money. I would actually sue you if it were I. I would sue you. Now, you're the one who really is embezzling money. Get the hell out of here. You're actually taking money from people that, actually gave you donations because they actually believed that you had cancer. Okay? So you profited all these people and not once thought about that actually the people who were donating to you actually needed that money probably, and they gave it to you feeling sympathy for you because you had cancer, when in actuality you didn't have cancer. And I leave you to that. Why people lie? Because it's easier than to tell the truth. Had you told the truth, maybe you had someone to have sympathy for you and actually help you out. But because you decided to lie about a disease, it became easier. Because that way people would have more compassion for you, would have, sympathized with you. Probably people like me who have actually been through cancer, who've actually, know the fear of cancer, donated to you. Probably those people are going through a parent who's going through a cancer, or probably a person who lost someone to cancer donated to you. So think about that. Okay? Why do people lie? Because it's easier to lie. That's why. And it's harder to tell the truth than to lie. Everyone have a great day. God bless and be blessed.